This is the teardrop combination, and you've got pressure on the nose, the mouth, and the curb. Kind of breaks up that pressure. This is on a 3-piece twist, got a dog bone. It's on a gag cheek piece to give you that bend, and it's got a nice curb extension to give you that lift. The thing that I like about this bit is it has a quick release. It's good for in competition. The timing of the bit is very good, works with your hands good, has that quick release, getting out of a turn, goes back to a neutral position fast, where some bits have a delayed reaction. This has a shorter shank than the short shank combination. Each horse is a little different. I find that some horses, this just has just enough shank that I get that feel or that lift that I need. But if I have a horse that's a little stronger, I may want a little bit longer shank. It all depends on your horse. All right, now when adjusting the teardrop combination, this just come out of the store. You kind of see how they do. The noseband ain't really bent. It doesn't look like it'd be comfortable on a horse. So when I get a new bit, what I like to do is kind of shape that noseband, get it to where you think it would conform and fit on that horse's nose, around his nose. And like I've mentioned before, I'm not a big fan of putting the vet wrap across the noseband. It makes it to where that horse doesn't really feel it, doesn't respect it, and they'll go to rooting out on it. And an option, if you want to wrap this, and something that will help kind of shape it, is a lot of times I'll put electrical tape and just make a single wrap all the way across. All right, now see how this bit looks. It's round, the shanks are not digging in, and so now it's time to put it on the horse. I always start off with my curb chain loose. I don't want any interference. I want to set the mouthpiece before I do my curb chain. Now this looks pretty good. He's got a nice little wrinkle. I want to step to this side. It's not straight. We'll straighten it up. Make sure your cheek piece here is even or parallel across. Now since I adjusted, I feel like I need to take it up another hole. And remember, these bits, new head stalls and rope nosebands are all gonna settle or adjust on a horse. I should be able to get a couple of fingers between the chin and the chain. I'll take that slack, stick it on that add link, close it up, got a nice clean fit. Put a little pressure, see what it does. I'm gonna hook my reins up. Put a little pressure on the bit. And what I'm looking for is I don't want the bit to slide all the way to the top if I'm putting moderate pressure. If that happens, if your bit's too low and it's not adjusted right, this shank, when you go to turn, it's gonna kick out. And this bit will not work right. So you wanna make sure, number one thing, bit adjustment is key. I've got it picked up in the mouth. I can put moderate pressure without the bit sliding all the way to the top. I want the bit to engage first, then the curb chain, then the noseband. With that noseband, I get a quick release. All right, the teardrop combination is a little more than the O-ring combination and a little less than the short shank or $1 million bit. And what these bits do is offer whoa, bend, and lift. And so I'm gonna kind of go through those things when I'm trying this new bit on, just at a walk. I'll just walk a circle, see if I got some bend. He's giving me his nose good. Turn and go the other way. Make sure that the bit is working the same in both directions. All right, that feels pretty good. I'm gonna stop him. Back him up. All right, it seems like he does fine there, so now I'm gonna lift him. I'm gonna pick that nose up, make him move forward with that nose tipped. And that's my lift going into a barrel. Try both directions. Get that nose. I should be able to take this inside rein. I don't want to go across the neck, but just kind of towards the withers, towards the saddle horn, and get that horse's nose moving him forward. And that's important in your slow work or your practice, having that ability. Not all horses know to move off the inside rein, but this bit will help teach them with proper riding. Bit is only as good as your hands are. You've got to have good hands. You got to be light and quiet with your hands, but having the right bit will make your job easier.
14.596. 14.596.
We'll go to Karnak, Texas. Martha Josey. She's a champion of the world, and for 4 separate decades, she's been part of our family. It's 30 years since her first appearance, 8 since her last. This lady has taught every junior cowgirl in the world the integral ins and outs of success and winning. Her and her husband are givers, not takers. Let's give her something back. I like that lady. How about this? Ho!
Hey, my generation's alive and well. Ladies and gentlemen, the honor tonight to one of the most honorable ladies in the entire world. What do you say we talk about the lady from Karnak, 1402, to Martha Josey, the award design lady of the night.